this is Andreas. This is the second video continuum. Remember that we talked on the first video about the virtual machine workstation and what it is and the purpose of it. So some of the settings that we discussed on the first chapter. Now I'm gonna show you how to install the server. Okay, we're gonna install server 2008. Now let's begin with this. Create a new virtual machine. Click in it. Install the disk image file ISO. So because I have an ISO images, you can install from the DVD disk if you have it. If you don't, ISO. It's it's the easy way. Also, it's the same way, but if you have it ISO, you can do it from ISO options. If you have a disk, you can install from disk. Anyway, let's click on it. See, it already shows Windows Server 2008 detected, which means it's already recognized from the machine wizard already. And then we click next. I leave the default Windows Server because I already set up the virtual machine to be at my documents as a folder. So, and then automatically by default they all been installed to that folder through the document. I do recommend that set up a folder somewhere on your documents as a virtual machine, so you know that every operating system that you install will be installed on that on that folder. Okay, now let's click next. It will ask you to enter the product key. You don't need to, and automatically the version of Windows is detected. The name, the full name, you can give any name you like. Okay, I like to give a simple name, Server 2008, just for the teaching purposes, and click next. And the pop-up will tell you do not enter the product key, so I'll still continue. I'll let the default Windows Server 2008, the location where will the hard disk will be located at, and you can change location, but automatically it'll go on your folder where you were located first when you created the virtual machine name folder, and then click next. The next one, so now this is a specific disk capacity and the option of how you will build your hard disk. It basically has to store virtual disk as a single file and split the virtual disk into multiple files. Multiple files are easy for the purpose of the virtual machines, but they lack on performance later on. If your capacity expand to the more larger it'll lack on the performance. And this is just only when you try to move this operating system that we installed. If you wanted to move it to a different virtual machine, see this where we leave it, but for now I'm going to leave it as store virtual disk as a single file. 40 since this is a server, I do recommend up to 300. Sorry, up to 300. Okay, next, this is your virtual machine. This is your customization and your final setting, and that this shows you the name, the specific location, names, operating system, hard disk, memory, network adapter, and how the device is controlled, where they install. These are the settings, the final settings. Okay, now we can do the customization from here. If we click to customization, we will change the networking adapter later in a different option. I just wanted to show you right now where you can do from here the beginning customization before we finish the server, or we can do it after. It's either way, it's fine. So let's click finish. Now the server 2008 begin to install. Installation is very easy, it's nothing to it. The files are beginning to load it. I'm going to pause the video for now till the Windows operating server 2008 finished. Okay, we'll meet later. Right now these are just the steps that the OS follows to load into the hard disk of the virtual machine. Okay, I'm going to pause the video now. Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Windows Server 2008 is now being installed. We continue. As you saw before, that was easy to install the Windows Server. And now this is the first initial configuration task. This Windows screen right here is the first one that it opens up. It pops up at the screen. So basically it provides your computer all the computer informations about computer, time zone, configure networking, provide the computer name and domain. As you can see, update the server, enable automatic updates, downloads updates, customize the server by adding roles and adding the features. And other options too, by remote desktop, configure a Windows firewall. I'm going to show you some of these features. Before we begin, it's good to set up the time zone. I set them up to 5 because it depends on your location where you live. This for me is good. Okay, time is good. Dates is good for me. Networking configuration is by DHCP. First of all, I'm gonna by clicking at networking connection adapter here setting, I right click, I go setting, and remember I told you guys that we can do the virtual machine setting before or after. Now I'm doing it after. Doesn't matter, you can do it before. Remember, the networking adapter card is very important for the network communication among two different computers. Okay, I like to leave the options of networking connection as the bridge. Bridge is easy to remember because it is configured exactly as your actual computer IP address. Okay, just the last digit IP address changes, and it makes it easy for both operating systems to communicate, to find each other easily too. Not to say the net it doesn't work, it works. I just prefer the bridge network so I can remember the IP addresses automatically. Okay, pretty much that's the reason why I do bridge. And press OK. Now when I press OK, you can see over here that configure networking, local area connection. See, it went from none to automatically it being configured by DHCP. Now we have to configure the networking first. That way I don't forget configuring. It's still identifying us. It's figuring out. I know we have a small video. It's a short video, it's only 10 minutes, so we're gonna continue. I'm going to continue to teach you guys in the next video the networking. Okay, see you on the next video, ladies and gentlemen.